waiting for this stupid piece of crap game that for some reason has taken the whole world by storm, and its predecessor is just pissing me the fuck off nowadays. And the thing is, I remember the memories I used to have playing GTA 5 with my friends. It truly was an unbelievable experience. You know, cruising down the highway in my Adder, that beautiful, magnificent Adder. If those of you who remember the Adder, they know that it's this Bugatti Veyron cruising down the highway on the left side of Los Santos, cruising down while listening to M83 Midnight City while beaming down across that highway and speeding across everyone else with that one friend sitting in the passenger seat, and we were just talking and chilling, and it's night and we're looking at the sunset, and they were simple nights. Doing glitched heists with friends, the casino heist, the Pacific Standard heist when it first came out, Lester the Molester. And we were just chatting and talking. No, you get the gun, you put the money bags. Remember when you used to spam X and just stuff like the money bags in the money into the bags? Those were some fun times, man. And no, be careful. You have to RPG the cop who's waiting in front of the bank so he doesn't shoot you, and you keep as much as you can. And no, don't enter those motorcycles. You're gonna have to enter the Kuruma, the armored Kuruma, so that you don't get blown up or shot by the helicopters. What about when we were pimping out those cars? We make the money escape the heist and we're just messing around, and then we respawn, we kill each other. Soon as that's done, we go right over to Legendary Motorsport, and then we buy our favorite cars and we pimp them out, and then we compare with our friends and we race them and race them and race them. Those memories of us just fucking around and messing around in free mode, just, you know, punching each other, fist fights, and then one guy pretends to have brass knuckles. And there were a lot of memories, but best of all, the greatest memories that I used to have were when I first started to invest in like the aircrafts and everything, and looking into that space and the hangars and buying the Hydra. The Hydra was amazing. It was overpowered. It was basically this fighter jet that could take over free mode. And I remember I got so proficient at using aircraft that anytime we would join a griefer lobby, or there would like be some enemy clan and air support was called, which was me. I got the name like Ali the air support, Ali the pilot. Every time this crazy stuff would happen, I would enter my Hydra, and within 30 seconds the entire lobby began to look like the Gaza Strip. There's all of these amazing memories of the past when we were just sitting at home playing and messing around, and it was simpler times, and now Rockstar is just doing this stupid. Stop. Everything that I had just described to you that kept you hooked within the last couple of minutes, that was all in the past, and it's never, ever going to happen again. Listen, I know the memories were good. Me, out of everyone, I know the memories were good. The thousands of hours I've spent on this shit, I know the memories were good. But unfortunately, it's time for you to realize that you must grow up and move on to the next chapter. You've probably never picked up a book in your life. This modern generation, maybe when you were younger, you picked up a book, right? And when you were reading that book and you enjoyed the chapter, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I remember back in my time, we used to read those books. You'd read the chapter and it was entertaining and it was joyful. But when you got to the end of the chapter, did you decide, wait, let me go back and reread the same chapter? And then you finish it, and then you reread it, and reread and reread and reread the chapters over and over and over again? No. You would move on to the next chapter. You would appreciate the memories and the entertainment and the things you've learned within that chapter, and you would move on to the next chapter. The truth is, let me tell you this, as a former video game addict, as a person who's played every single game you played today, as a person who's played and messed with the Minecraft, the Overwatch, the Fortnite, the GTA, the NBA, as a person who's messed and played with absolutely everything, all the FPS shooters, all the good games, bro. I know, like these hands, you might think like, oh, they're calloused and everything. Jim, he's not used to it. These hands still have the muscle memory of tens of thousands of video game hours, and I could destroy and clobber each and every single one of you watching this video in any game of your choice. Just give me a week to train and you're dead. That's how confident I am in my ability and my skill. But the truth is, you have a far greater standard of living outside of this virtual reality. And as much as it pains me to say it, our parents were right. It's so hooky, I know, but the thing is, it's designed to be hooky because not only do you pay with your dollars to buy the game, but you pay with your soul to keep your attention inside the game and you make these developers richer. Now, nothing against them and the memories they've made for us, but they purposely make it hooky. I know it's hooky, but let me ask you something. What's more fun? Playing GTA 5 and, buying the supercars and messing around with the decals and like basically playing Hot Wheels on a video game device? Or actually buying supercars and you have these boys that you've met in a community online or like boys you grew up with and you buy supercars together and you race together on the fucking autobahn in Germany and you have like a cameraman who's taking shots and everything for your like social media profiles and everything. This stuff is real and it's happening every single day. Every single day, people out there are getting successful in life, getting after it, and making these realities reality outside of that video game virtual reality. Instead of it being virtual, now it's real. Now you're holding a Porsche steering wheel in your hands and you're going in track mode. Now you're racing a guy in a McLaren and you're inside your Porsche. What would you rather have? You in your T20 racing the guy in his Niro in GTA? Or you in your Porsche racing the guy or your best friend in his McLaren 720, right? 720S. P1 if you get to that level. What would be more fun? You tell me, what would be more fun? You like holding that controller and being in that race inside GTA, like that loopy race, or you having a fleet of supercars just speeding down the Autobahn like in V formation, and then you make videos and stuff related to that? Or what about cruising the streets of London at night when it's dark and rainy and you have this matte black fleet? You realize this stuff happens every single day. This matte black fleet of supercars and like G-Wagons and Huracans and everything. This stuff happens every day. You just don't see it online. It happens every day, and these realities, they are out there. You just don't really see them that much because you're not in that space. What's more fun, playing Call of Duty with a friend and like playing and messing around with the 360 no scope, shock charge, Black Ops 2, jumping off of hijacked, full sensitivity, spinning, and then 360 no scope, or picking up a wooden old like stock hunting rifle, getting a gun license, learning how to use the actual firearm, and then going with a friend who actually also knows how to use the firearms and has a firearms license and everything, and going outside there in the woods, camping for like 2 days, hunting down the perfect sized albino deer, not even albino, whatever, just hunting a deer. And it takes days, but you finally catch the tracks of a deer. And you're looking at your friend, and you're both exhausted. You've been looking for this deer for ages, you're both exhausted, but now it's time. You put on your clothes, you leave your tent and everything, and you start tracking this deer. Slow, 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 slow. And then you find the deer. And you're both thinking, okay, who's going to take the shot? Who's going to take the shot? Who's going to take the shot? But it's both your first time. So you decide to do something a little bit fun where you both take the shot at the exact same time. And normally hunters don't do this, but fuck it. Who cares? So you aim down the sights of your hunting rifle. And so does he. And then you both count. Just like Captain Price in the Call of Duty campaigns. You both count down. 3, 2, 1. And you pull the trigger. The deer makes a painful noise, but then immediately hits the floor. And you don't know which one of you shot the deer. And in fact, you go inspect the deer and you find 2 bullet wounds. So both of you hit the deer. And that's a lifetime story you can tell. What's more fun? The 1,000 hours you put in Overwatch and in Call of Duty quick scoping with the DSR or the Ballista, Black Ops 2. I know, trust me, I know. This stuff is just embedded in the back of my head. I have these memories, bro. What's more fun, that or what you just did with that deer and your best friend? Would you rather, spam casino heists and import and export cars in GTA or make the money in real life? I know my answer, bro. So for once in your life, stop with your stupid garbage comments of, oh, we've got this. I'm telling you right now, there's going to be comments on this video saying, oh, we've got Ali crashing out about GTA 6 before GTA 6. It's these stupid, like, little 12-year-old memes. It's time for you to grow up. Your reality sucks, and frankly, you wouldn't be commenting these things if your reality didn't suck. That's why you're just roped into this world of video games. Please trust me when I say I know. I have been there. You might think I'm just this stupid guru online saying, oh bro, stop playing video games. Bro, video games have been a part of my life. I've been this guy who's just drowned himself in this reality. Every single game, nowadays even, if you get close to me and you keep on bugging me and you challenge me, bro, give me a week. I'll cook you at whatever game. I told you earlier. I've been this guy who's just hooked, who's addicted, who's in love with the video games. I'm not some guru. I wear this stuff because it's cool and I spent my money on it. The money that I didn't make in GTA Online. I know the stupid little robe makes me look like a guru, but I enjoy it, right? I made the money, and not that I made in GTA Online, but I made the money in real life, obviously, and I got it. I'm not some guru, bro. I'm genuinely on your side. Your family looks at you with your stupid little fat ass headset or fat ass microphone, with your forward head posture on your PC, or with your forward head posture looking into your monitor with the controller or the TV, just like I used to for 12 to 16 hours on average per day. That's right, average. You might think I'm joking. My average video game time on a day where there was no school, like a holiday, whatever, was 12 to 16 hours. This was my morning routine. Wake up, whatever, 10 a.m., right? Have my morning faps, have my morning cereals. Oh, nutritious. Have my morning cereal, and then what? It's 11:30 a.m. now. Okay, well, time to hop on the game. From 11:30 to the AMs, to the late AMs, to like 3 a.m. in the morning. 3 a.m. 11 to 3 a.m. What is that? That's 11 to 11. That's 12. That's like what, 16 hours, man? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's what I used to do. So I'm telling you, I know, and I've been that guy. But I am on your side when I tell you I'm disgusted with you, and so is your family. You know, they did this study and they found that, listen, don't tell me that you don't like women, you don't like women, don't tell me that you're not interested in women and you don't want to do this for women, because trust me, in those PS parties, when there was like 6 guys, all the guys would talk about is women, and I was one of them. I know, don't lie to me and say, no bro, I don't like women, bro, I just want to play my video games. If you're a gaming loser, like I was, all you talk about is women, and you start talking about like porn stars and shit. I've been there. I'm talking all this degenerate shit because I've been there. I have years of experience. I'm like a video game veteran, bro. I've been there. All we talk about is women in our school and just like porn stars, basically. That's all we talk about. And let me tell you something. You want to actually become a man of attraction? Let me give you a study that they conducted on a bunch of women, right? And they ranked these habits that are the most unattractive. And I'll start, and it gets worse and worse and worse. So the first one they ranked as super unattractive was bird watching, just guys like looking at birds, right? And yeah, sure, that kind of makes sense. And then the second was comic books. So basically, like having the desire to pick up comic books and read them and everything, like mangas and shit. And then, okay, now we're getting into serious territory. It's gambling. They ranked the gambling as a really unattractive. Makes sense, right? They gamble. And then it was trolling, like online trolling. Hey, the GTA 6, bro. I'm just crashing out before GTA 6 in the comments. Trolling. And then we got collecting figurines as like the closest thing to the worst. Like basically collecting like little bobbleheads and like making a big collection of it. But worst of all, the most unattractive trait by far, and it's also so interesting because these guys are the most guys that talk about women, by far, was playing video games. Now, I'm not saying, oh, bro, you can never get a woman by playing video. Like, if you play video games, you'll never get a woman. But why shoot yourself in the balls and reduce your chances anyway? Chances are, it's a super high quality woman. She won't really accept you playing video games. And of course, that's her preference. She doesn't like it. Just like you won't accept like a 400-pound woman, even though at your level you might have to. You won't accept a 400-pound woman. She's not gonna accept some fucking loser with this big ass headset playing video games, bro. So those thousands, no, tens of thousands of video game hours that you spent in your life, imagine if you or I had spent them in life, not in virtual life. Imagine if I've spent every single video game hour that I have ever spent in my entire life in myself, into investing in myself, into reading, into building businesses, into taking care of my body. I'd be without the slightest chance of a doubt, I'd be a multi-millionaire. I'd be far more jacked than I already am. I'd be far more intelligent, far more attractive, far more charismatic. I'd have a far better life Because what can I do now with that Hydra I have in GTA 6? In my PlayStation account, if I log in, I'll have a Hydra, I'll have like a hanger. I haven't logged into that shit in years. What am I gonna do with that stuff? I have like 3 billion in glitched money in GTA. Yes, I cheated. Even in games, I cheated that shit. What am I gonna do with it? It's just sitting there. I moved on to the next game and then I got like diamond, almost like grandmaster rank in Overwatch. What am I get? Where is it? Show me. Show me the fucking Ender Dragon XP that I killed. Show me what I can do with my 2-year-old hardcore Minecraft world. Show me what I can do. Show me what I can do with my Skyrim playthroughs that I played 10 times in a row on legendary difficulty. Show me. Where are they? Where are they? Where are your playthroughs now? You're watching this video and you're thinking, damn, yeah, what if I actually did use that time? What if I don't get GTA 6? Or maybe I get it and then I fuck around with it for a bit and then I realize, yeah, these realities and these old fun times, they're never coming back. They are never ever coming back. Deep this and understand it for the rest of your life. Get angry at me, but get angry at yourself first. These realities will never ever come back. Those fun times you had with your friends on Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, grinding for Dark Matter, and then I got it. What am I gonna do with the fucking Dark Matter camo, bitch? What am I gonna do with it? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I'm here, left with like my life, basically. What does the Dark Matter serve me? Get angry at yourself for doing this. What if I spent all this time in myself? What if you did that? Think of your reality for a second and tell me it's worth spending another 3,000 hours on GTA 6. So now you might be thinking, hopefully, if you have some intelligence, you might be thinking, okay, you're absolutely right about everything you said, but the thing is, it's an addiction, and addictions take time. I don't know what to do about them, right? Well, how do you get rid of this addiction? The first step, I'm going to give you the most brain dead 80-20 rule, which is 80% of your results come from 20% of your output. The most brain dead 80-20 rule you can do for these like video games is simply the fact that you need to add stuff into your life. What does this mean, add stuff into your life? You're playing video games because your reality either has nothing to do in it or it sucks. Give it something to do.